hate to ask it. I hate it. Howard, I mean, come on. What happened on that island?
We had lunch on the island. That is true, for an hour, and we left with all of my children.
Father of the year over here. So just to be clear, Howard Lutnick went from, I never saw that gross man again, to, okay, I did visit his island, to, hey, back off. I left with all my kids, okay? I counted them. I'm the good guy here. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't be too harsh on Howard. Let he who has never sworn he cut ties with a convicted sex offender only to later dock his private yacht onto a private sex island for a quick lunch before continuing his family vacation with not one but multiple nannies cast the first one and done. I just hope this is the only hero I have who has been besmirched by the Epstein files.
New questions tonight about former Montana State professor and paleontologist Jack Horner, the scientist who helped inspire Jurassic Park.
Oh, Jack! Not you! Little Jack Horner, tell me you just sat in that corner!
In emails released from 2012, Horner thanks Epstein and the girls for hosting him at the financier's New Mexico ranch. He describes the property's geology, even mentioning its potential for fossils.
All right, okay. You know what? Let's not jump to conclusions here. Maybe Jack was just there for fossils. You know, Epstein asked me to go to the bone zone. I thought he meant something else. Maybe. You know, and I hope it was just fossils. Because it would be so sad if we can't even trust paleontologists not to be pedophiles now. I mean, you're supposed to be into really, really old stuff. That's like literally your whole thing. So we don't know if this guy was getting his own fossil dusted while he was there, but, don't make it, you're making it dirty. But let me remind you that this is not the only connection Epstein had to dinosaurs, nor is it the weirdest.
Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. joined Epstein and his co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell, on a trip to North Dakota with a paleontologist on the search for dinosaur fossils.
That is probably the most RFK way you could be in the Epstein files. RFK is such a weird guy. I actually do believe he would have called Epstein and said, I don't want to come to the sex party, but call me if you want to dig up dino bones. Also, don't wear condoms. They give your penis autism. Just... Okay, so... Okay. So, now, the question is, how will the fossil hunting community respond to these revelations?
The Paleontology convention DinoCon has announced they are banning anyone with ties to Jeffrey Epstein from attending their events.
Whoa! Yeah! All right! That's right, everybody. Finally, some accountability at DinoCon. Just like we've always demanded. Our pedophilic ruling elite may stalk the halls of power, but they will never stalk the hallways of the Birmingham Hilton with a full weekend pass, brontosaurus breakfast included. For more on the latest Epstein fallout, we go live to the Natural History Museum with Ronny Chieng. Ronny. Ronny, how's the paleontology community responding to all this?
Not great, Jordan. People are pissed. I mean, we knew there were perverts in finance, entertainment, tech, calligraphy, organic pet food, and like 400 other industries, but dinosaurs? They were the most beloved creature on Earth. Until today. Shame on you, you pervosaurus. Who are you protecting?
Whoa, wait a second. Ronny, a paleontologist was in the files, not the dinosaurs. Why are you yelling at them?
Well, I saw that guy in England heckling the king, and I thought, you know what? That's what we gotta do here, all right? You hear that, you Petersaurus? What did you know?
Okay.
What did you know?
Ronny, what are you talking about? Those dinosaurs are all dead.
Yeah, they are. and so is Jeffrey Epstein. You see what I'm saying? Coincidence? Look, I don't trust these dirty, bony creeps, Jordan. I mean, why does the T-Rex have those little pervy arms, huh? What, so he can grab little boys' dicks? Hey, go back to Pangea, you sick
Why would a dinosaur evolve to grab little boy dicks?
Jordan, life finds a way, okay?
This is insane. This is an insane thing to do.
Oh yeah. Well, you sound exactly like the security guards here, okay? You're ruining all the field trips. Shut up.
Look, just because a paleontologist has been named in the files, that doesn't mean dinosaurs are somehow involved.
Jordan, stop making excuses for them, all right? Look at this one over here. You see that? He's got 3 dildos on his head. Shame on you, you sick
I don't think those are dildos.
Oh, yeah? Then why do they fit perfectly in my ass? Answer me that. Jordan, I'm just asking questions here. Okay? Like, has anyone considered why does T-Rex sound so much to teen... Why does T-Rex sound so much like teen sex, huh? Anybody think of that? And seriously, why do T-Rexes have those little pervy arms? What's he doing? Is he trying to write an email to Jeffrey Epstein?
Oh, look! There's a lot we don't know about Jeffrey Epstein, but it's safe to say he was not working with creatures that went extinct 65 million years ago.
Okay, look, well, someone needs to be screamed at. And I can't get near Trump or Clinton or Bill Gates. And trust me, I've been trying to yell at Bill Gates for years, okay? My wireless printer only works half the time, you sick
Yeah. Your printer needs a static IP address. I'll explain that later. But the point remains, there are real people that need to be held accountable. We need to put pressure on the Justice Department to give us the truth, not dinosaurs.
Jordan, you think the Trump Justice Department is going to give us the truth? You sound crazy, dude. And that's coming from a guy with a Triceratops horn up his ass.
It's still there?
I've been telling you, the perverts!
Get that taken care of. Ronny Chieng, everyone.